Hi everyone, welcome to Colouring with Kate and thank you for joining me today. So in this video I am going to share my completed pages for November 2023. So I managed to get 9 done, which isn't so bad. Yeah, I thought that was okay. Some of them are small pages. I think a couple of them are quite small pages, but I did get, I think, a double page done as well. So anyway, let's get started. Kitty says hello, and yeah, let's get going. So the first book, it's Postcard Book, is Rita Berman's Africa postcard colouring book, which is her latest release, I think. And I think I've got a video with a flip of this and then a speeded up or sped up video showing how I coloured this entire page, which is actually quite good for me because I don't generally get to do an entire page on camera. I usually do aspects of it. So I did the background using Paul Rubens phosphorescent watercolour paint. I quite like how that's come out. So it's phosphorescent because there's a very subtle shimmery effect there in the background, which I quite like. And then there's metallic paint, there's Derwent Inktense, there's gel pen, there's metallic paint, I've already said that. Sakura Jelly Roll Glaze on the lettering. So yeah, quite a simple page. It didn't take, too long to do it. But yeah, it was definitely fun to do. But that is the close-up. So yeah, quite happy with that. I like the fact that I put a silver gel pen outline on the direction signs because I think it helped to make them stand out. So yeah, that's that one. I'll put that to the side. And then another smallish book is Small Victories by Johanna Basford. So just bring you out a tiny bit. So I wanted to start in this book. I wasn't quite sure which one to do, but then I ended up going for the dinosaurs. And as you can see, it's all right. It's not, it's nothing great. The background here is Neocolor, and I could have done, actually looking at it now, I could have done with a second coat of that because it's a little bit faded. But on top of it, I did use some dots of Posca glitter acrylic marker, and then I've got some metallic paint with on the details inside the actual dinosaurs, which sort of jazzes it up a little bit. So I'm fairly happy with that. It's not one of my favourites, but it'll do. I'm not sure what other page I want to do in here because there's so many to choose from. But yeah, I do like it. I do like the book, and I think my dinosaurs are okay. They're quite cute. So that's that one. And then this one is a double page in Rita Berman's, it's a compilation season colouring book. So I think it's in the winter separate book. So the one I did here is this one. Now the double page spread, I have got a 2-part background videos to show how I did this background. And yeah, they're quite short, each video, I think 20 minutes, 25 minutes, something like that. And yeah, I think this is the first one so far that I'm quite pleased with, that I can actually say I like a lot. The first two, they're okay, but they're not my favourites. But this, I think, is one of my favourites. I really like using confetti on the background. I think it really adds something to the page, makes it stand out. So I use confetti, I use gel pen, I use stickles. I really enjoy using the stickles, and I think the stickles look gorgeous. So these are the bits of stickles here. You've got icicle blue and other ones which I can't remember the names of, like diamond and whatever. Can't really remember because I haven't been using stickles for ages until I've got, round to this book this month. I've got watercolour glitter paint, jelly roll glaze, like I said, the Uniball metallic gel pens, the sparkling Uniball gel pens, just all sorts really. And then for the rest of the picture, my usual metallic paints. My Deco Art Triple Glaze was used on this bit here. An ice dome, I think. One of you lovely viewers mentioned what that is. I'd already coloured it by that stage, but yeah, it was nice to know that. And then I've got some Art Spirits Mirror Ball Dust Glitter watercolour paint on the actual ice that the ice skaters are skating on. And yeah, I really do like this page. I think I used Derwent Lightfast on the actual colouring, you know, coloured pencil parts like the trees. I might have used a bit of Arteza Expert pencils as well, because I generally really like using those. And yeah, lots of white Posca as well for highlights and going round stars and whatnot. But yeah, quite pleased with that. I'll bring a close up to you. I could bring the camera closer, as in zoom it in, but yeah, this is just easier to do. But yeah, it was definitely a fun one to do. I think I used Derwent Inktense as well on this top bit, and then it took absolutely ages to put the little white Posca lines in. And I wanted to get rid of the black lines because I thought that would, the white will make it look more wintry. And some of you did actually say in your comments that the background does look quite wintry, which is what the effect that I was going for. So I'm really pleased with that. So yeah, it's a lovely picture itself. Lovely picture as well. So that's that one. Let me just put this in. There we go, so that's that one. And then I have a picture in Aviary by Joseph Kattenbank. So this was the one that I did. Now, it's all right. It's reasonable. I think the background, I should have done it black, but I didn't. I used a dark blue. I think if I did it black, I think there would be more contrast and it would be more striking. But I still like it. I mean, I think it's still all right. I like how I did the leaves. Maybe I could have done it with a bit more layering on there, but maybe I sort of just thought, that's it, I'm done. But yeah, I think a bit more layering on the leaves would have maybe brought them out a little bit more. But yeah, it's all right. I used metallic paint on the teapot, as you can see, and lots of the black jelly roll glaze. I think the black jelly roll glaze is a lovely effect to add on your pages as like a embellishment. And then I've got some iridescent watercolour paint on this smoke or steam or whatever is coming off the teapot. And yeah, I quite like it. I think I used Arteza Expert Black Widows maybe. But I think Arteza Expert, a lot of it. I tried to put a little bit of blue into the bird as well because I wanted it to tie in well with the background and at the actual teapot. But yeah, it's all right. It's not one of my favourites again, but I don't hate it and it's okay. So I would say that that's all right. So that's that one. And then I have a buddy colour in Enchanted Forest with the lovely Rabia on Instagram. So we did a page that I've actually completed before in my first copy of this book. So at the time of filming this video, I'm not sure if Rabia has hers done, but I will ask, and if I get it, then I will insert the picture here. So yeah, thank you very much for doing the buddy Rabia, and then this is my version. It's all right. I think it looks, again, I think it looks all right. I like my pencil colouring. Pencils work beautifully on this paper, I have to say. I like how I've coloured the birds in particular. And yeah, I like the metallic golds and the other metallics I've used. But yeah, it is quite nice. And then I've got this sparkly gel glitter paste that I used. It does give a rough texture, but the glitter does not come off at all, which is really, really good. It's, I can't remember the name because I haven't used it for ages, but I used to use it a lot earlier in my colouring journey, but yeah, I do quite like it because it's like a green sparkly paste, and I wanted a background of green. I think it looks more sophisticated, this picture, in terms of how I've coloured it, and I do like the green. I do like how I've coloured it, but like I say, it is not one of my favourites, but it is okay. It is all right. Maybe the castle could have done with more, I don't know, darker colours. I'm not sure, but yeah. I've used some Jelly Roll glaze as well, as usual. Fine liners, of course. It's a really good book to use fine liners in, especially the Staedtler ones, Tri Plus Staedtler. They don't go through. So yeah, there's nothing that's gone through to the other side. This is really good quality paper. And yeah, that's it. That's mine. So fairly happy with that. So that's Enchanted Forest. So the next one, this was actually one of my latest colourings. I didn't think I was going to get to this book, but I did. So this is my Japanese Townscapes colouring book. And the one I did was this one. Now this is one of my favourites. I really do like this one. This month, I like how I've done the clouds. I actually used alcohol markers, as you can see, for the clouds. And then on top, I used some watercolour iridescent paint as well, and actually doing that helps the paper take the watercolour, well it seemed to anyway, take the watercolour paint a little bit better, and it gave it this sort of effect. Then I went over the black lines with a white Posca, and then this was pencil work. Again, I think I used my Arteza Expert, quite a lot of Arteza Expert this month, as well as my Light Fast. Then there's a lot of metallic paint on here as well. There's lots of fine liner on here as well. Silver Uniball gel pen for the stars and other stuff. And then I think I've got some, I think the Art Spirits Tin Man paint, watercolour paint. It's a little bit patchy. I think I should have done another second coat on that, but it'll pass. Some black Jelly Roll Posca, lots of fine liner on the buildings, and some pencil as well as some gel pen. But yeah, I think this is one of my favourites this month. I quite like it, and it actually didn't take that long to do. The background here on this bit is Neocolour, and I used 2 coats, one with the crayon directly on the paper, and then it looks patchy, and then basically I put it on the Neocolour on my palette, and then I take it off with that, and the patchiness sort of reduces a lot. So that's how I use my Neocolour for backgrounds, because it really reduces the patchy look. That's what I've found anyway. So yeah, really happy with this. Is definitely one of my favourites. Of course, this is one of my favourite books as well. I think I have to complete this at some point, because it's just a stunning book. So next, I have Lost and Found by R.J. Hampson. So this is the, yeah, that's fine. This is the hardback version. I think this was one of the first ones I did this month, and actually I am quite happy with this one. This one I quite like. This is a pan pastel background. Yep, no alcohol marker. Pan pastel background. I didn't fix it. I could do, but I didn't get around to it. And then the rest of it is pencil, metallic paint, and I just did a pink blossom tree, and I wanted to use sort of autumnal colours as well, so that's what I did. But I don't know, I just wanted to do sort of blossoms. So I used pink, and then oranges, and then my dragons are in blue and green. And yeah, I quite like it. I think the orangey, yeah, the orangey yellowy colouring. I mean, this is a pencil background that's inside here, but this outside here is pan pastel. I think it's really nice, and I like this metallic here, you know, on the globe, on the edges of the globe, and I went round the lines with a white Posca again, just to make it stand out really. So I quite like that. I quite like it. So yeah, I mean, what else is there to say? It's quite a simple picture. Maybe I could have made this a little bit darker here, but yeah, it'll do. It'll do. It's fairly good. And that's that one. Okay, another buddy colour now. So this one is in my one of my favourite books, which I have been colouring in quite a lot. And so I did this buddy with Megan from Disney Meg Colours. So we did a little bit of a Christmassy one. So we did this one. Before I show you mine, which you can see anyway a little bit, I'm going to show you Megan's. So I've inserted Megan's coloured page here. So yeah, that was a gorgeous, gorgeous picture that Megan did. I love the colour she's used, really bright and really gorgeous. I really like the background as well, which she did with Prismacolor. So I did ask about the background because I really like the blue against the rest of the coloured house. So I basically did a dark background. Well, it's basically Posca black on the background, and then I might have even used Deco Art acrylic matte black paint, and then I've got some Deco Art Galaxy glitter. What's it called? It's called something. I used to use it all the time. It's a Deco Art Galaxy glitter anyway, or Ice Summit Comet I think it's called. But anyway, I hope you can see the sparkle there in the black. And then I used pencil for the backgrounds, and then I actually used some iridescent paint to go over the pencil in the background. Iridescent paint here, and then some sparkly watercolour paint over the central one. So hopefully you can see that shimmering in the house for the backgrounds. And then I used metallic paints as usual. I think I used a Renaissance colour Countdown to Christmas. I used my Derwent Lightfast Loomies because they work really well in this book. And then, yeah, that's it really. Some more, some opal colour blue paint over the snowy parts. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favourites, just because I really enjoy working in this book. It's such nice paper to work on, and then the pictures are so cute as well. So this jelly roll glaze around the fire and in little places, and for the eyes and stuff. But yeah, quite happy with that. Quite happy with how I have coloured that. I am hoping to do a double page in this one. This sort of like a market one. It's just going to take me ages, so I better start early in December so that I get it finished. But yeah, that's definitely one of my favourites as well. So thank you for the buddy, Megan, and hopefully we can do another one soon. So that's that one. And then my final buddy this month is with the lovely Connie, Colouring Chemist here on YouTube. And so this is Gabby Wolf's Mini Mania colouring book, and we did a very cute page in here, but I'm going to insert Connie's page here first, which is absolutely stunning. She's an amazing colourist. I love her picture, and it's so cute that we're both chemistry teachers as well, so yeah. And this is mine. And it's a shimmery, not pan pastel, but it's I think it's called mica magic powder or something like that. Mica powder, not magic, just mica powder. And so I used that for the background, which is like a soft shimmery background, and then the rest of it was in a limited palette where I was just using grey blue type colours, and then I used some metallic Posca pen, no, acrylic pen, yeah, for some dots, just to make it, I don't know, just add something, I guess. And then some metallic paint, some gel pen here and there, and I'm quite pleased with it. It's alright. It's not a bad picture. It's just, the picture itself is so cute that when you colour it, however you colour it, it's just going to look really nice anyway, because the picture itself, I mean, her colour, I can't wait. She's becoming one of my most favourite artists, because her pictures are just really cute. So I hope she does more books, because I, for one, will definitely be planning to buy them. So yeah, that's that one. That's I'll bring you in a little bit with the camera. Oops, wrong way. So yeah, that's, you can see the shimmery bits. And that's it really. That's all my completed pages. So I hope you enjoyed seeing them. I cannot wait to colour during December. I've picked out loads of books as usual, and then we'll see what I get done. So hope you enjoyed. Until next time guys, take care, happy colouring, bye.